Shema Mashiach
That's
Yahushua.
right. They're going to call us the city of the Most High. Show Mashiach Yahushua. Go ahead.
The Zion of the Holy One of Israel.
That's right. The Zion of the Holy One of Israel. So don't get it twisted, because the Zion of the Holy One of Israel is talking about the children of Israel. Point blank.
That's right.
Point blank. Read.
Verse 15. Whereas thou hast been forsaken.
We've been forsaken. You can't, no doubt about it. We have been forsaken. Why? Because we didn't follow the laws of the Most High.
That's right.
That's why we've been forsaken. We didn't follow the laws of the Most High. Go ahead.
And hated.
And hated. You hear that? And hated. This ain't no love that we're receiving here.
Right.
This ain't no love, y'all. And hated. Read.
So that no man went through thee.
No man went through us. Where our banks at? Where our corporations where we can hire our people, come up.
Right.
You have all these people have all this money, they can't even help each other.
Right.
Whenever they ask for so much money, they gotta ask for so much money. They ain't just taking $20 million, I'm gonna do this, $20 million, I'm gonna do that. They don't even have the opportunity to do that.
Right.
Somebody gonna say, what's this money for?
Right, right.
What you plan on doing? What's your
Right.
What you think you're gonna do?
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
You gonna ask for somebody.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I will make thee an eternal excellence.
She's gonna make us an eternal excellence. Eternal excellence. Go ahead.
A joy of many generations.
A joy. Many generations. Many generations. Come on.
Verse 16. Thou shalt also suck the milk of the Gentiles, and shalt suck the breast of their kings. And thou shalt know that I, the Most High, am thy Savior and thy Redeemer, the mighty one of Jacob.
I mean, they're going to be giving us everything that we need. This is what we're looking forward to. This is what we're going to be working toward. Read.
Verse 17. For brass I will bring gold.
For brass I will bring gold. Read.
And for iron I will bring silver.
Iron I'm going to bring silver. Read.
And for wood, brass.
Wood, brass. Read.
And for stones, iron.
And for stones, iron. Come on.
I will also make thy officers peace, and thy exactors righteousness.
Man, we're going to be all righteous. Read.
Verse 18. Violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
So it's letting you know that they can't be talking about the land of Israel and the people that's there now, because it says violence shall no more be heard in thy land, wasting nor destruction within thy borders.
Right.
No more war within our borders. Read.
But thou shalt call thy walls salvation,
We're going to call our walls salvation. Read.
and thy gates praise.
Gates of praise. There's going to be a lot of praise in there. Go ahead.
Verse 19. The sun shall be no more thy light by day, neither for the brightness shall the moon give light unto thee. But the Most High shall be unto thee an everlasting light, and thy power thy glory.
Right now. Come on.
Verse 20, thy sun shall no more go dim, neither shall the moon withdraw itself. For the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua shall be thy everlasting light, and the days of thy mourning shall be ended.
No more sadness.
That's right.
Days of our mourning shall be ended. Read.
Verse 21, thy people also shall be all righteous.
We're going to be all righteous. We're going to be righteous. Righteous. nations. Follow the laws of the Most High. Go ahead.
They shall inherit the land forever.
How long?
Forever.
You will inherit the land forever. Read.
The branch of my plant.
The branch of the Most High's planting. Beautiful. See, this ain't from somebody else.
Right.
Ain't no man planting us there. Ain't no man saying, come on here, this is the kingdom.
Right.
This is going to be the branch of the Most High's planting. Read.
The work of my hand.
The work of the Most High's hand. Why?
That I may be glorified.
That the Most High may be glorified.
Yes.
Read. Listen at this.
Verse 22. A little one shall become 1,000.
A little one gonna become 1,000. Y'all women ready to have 1,000 babies? No. Right quick, no. Say a little one gonna become 1,000. 1,000, man. Read.
A small one, a strong nation.
A small one, a strong nation. Read.
I, the Most High, will hasten it in his time.
That's right. So these are the things that we have to prepare ourselves to accept, regardless of how this applies to your life. Now, you have to accept what it is that is going to happen. This is our future. So if your mind is saying, oh, I can't do that, I ain't going to deal with this, I ain't going to deal with that, you won't part of the scriptures you don't accept.
Right.
So therefore, this not going to be you.
Right.
You might be one that we're looking at this is heaven.
That's on earth.
Ain't nobody going up there with a Most High. Who? But he came from heaven. He came from heaven. You got to come from heaven to go back to heaven. Yeah, you got to come from heaven to go back to heaven. You can't just, it's not going to happen like that. That's why it tells you in Revelations 5 and 10. We just read about heaven. That's what we read about heaven. Revelation 5 and 10 says, and have made us into our power, the Most High power, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth. On the earth. That's what we're going to be at. That's why he said he's going to make a new earth and a new heaven.
Is there a scripture that says if you're from heaven, you go back to heaven?
Yeah, Mashiach Yahushua said that. He said that.
Those who are the earth are
The angels, that's why they went back to heaven. That's why, come on. He told Daniel, you're going to rest in his life until the end time. You're going to raise him up then. So I say, he was righteous, very righteous man. But he told him that. In Daniel 12 and 13. But go thou thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of days. Don't be in the ground till the end of days. He ain't had to come back here to this wicked plan. So then that's why he says he's going to be in this lot till the end of days. He get 1 Thessalonians 4:16. That's why you got to understand, you don't understand death and hell and the judgment. I got to go over that. So you'll see the complete operation of what happens, because the Christians say that. They don't say that in the Bible. They ain't got no precept upon precept to prove that in the Bible. Read that. That's why he told Daniel to rest in his lot until the end of the days come. Then Mashiach Yahushua said this in 1 Thessalonians 4 and 16.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and 16. For the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua himself shall descend from heaven with a shout.
So he's going to descend, come. That means he's going to come down from heaven with a shout, read.
With the voice of the archangel and with the trump of the Most High power. And the dead in the Mashiach Yahushai shall rise first.
See, the ones that died, knowing the Most High by Shabath going to rise first. It's like he told Daniel the rest of his life. He ain't going to come back to this wicked land, this wicked earth that's dealing with the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Read.
Verse 17. Then we which are alive and remain shall be caught up together with them in the clouds.
Right, so we'll be caught up together with those that are going to rise up first in the clouds. The chariots will come down and get us. Read.
To meet the Most High, while Mashiach Yahushua in the air.
In the air. We're going to be in the air. Read.
And so shall we, and so shall we ever be with Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua, Most High. Power. Verse 18, wherefore comfort one another with these words.
Right, so that's what he's saying. Once we go up in the ones that he's going to raise up, first, then he's going to raise, he's going to come and get the ones that's here, that's left. That's why I say you got to endure until the end. The same shall be what? Saved. Those that endure to the end. Get Isaiah 26 and 20. Isaiah 26 and 20.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. Come, my people, enter thou into thy chamber.
Jeremiah told Noah, Shem and Japheth and their wives to enter into the chamber, enter into that ark. He's going to tell us to enter into these ships as they come to get us. Read.
And shut thy doors about thee.
Shut the doors of these chariots. The doors of the chariots will be shut. Read.
And thyself, as it were for a little moment.
So he said, if it were for a little moment, read.
Until the indignation be overpassed.
Until the indignation, the fury, the anger of the Most High be overpassed. Listen, read.
For verse 21, for behold, the Most High, Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua, cometh out of his place and punish the inhabitants.
Don't say that. Come on, you gotta read better than this. Come on, man. Don't say that.
For behold, the Most High, Bahashem Mashiach Yahushua, cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity.
Right. See? They coming out of their place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity, for the wickedness they have done. Read.
The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain.
Man, that's why you say you got a choice to be at either one or another feast. You got two feasts. You got a choice to be at this feast that the Mashiach Yahushua said he gonna serve us in his supper. Or you got a choice to be the feast of the buzzards and that he gonna call these birds to come and eat the bodies that's gonna feast on the dead bodies. That's why I say the blood the people ain't gonna be covered up no more. Because he gonna call for a feast for the birds to come and eat them up. Not all of them, but remember, in the last verses of Isaiah, as we go on to our new moon and Sabbaths and so forth, verse 24, last verse that Isaiah left us with. This is going to be on the earth. This is going to be in no fourth dimension. This is going to be on the earth.
Isaiah,
verse 66, verse 24.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 24. And they shall go forth and look upon the carcasses of the men that have transgressed against me.
So he's going to let the birds eat every last one of them. So we're going to see these dead bodies as we go into Feast of Tabernacles and our Sabbaths and so forth, and new moons, feasts. We're going to look upon the carcasses, the dead bodies of the men that have transgressed against the Most High, not following his laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
For their worms shall not die.
The worm shall not die. Read.
Neither shall their fire be quenched.
Neither shall their fire be quenched. The fire's not going to ever go out on these bodies. Read.
And they shall be an abhorring unto all flesh.
We're going to hate this. Get Mark 9:44. We're going to be hating this. So I said it's going to be right on the earth.
Mark chapter 9, verse 44.
Go back to Isaiah 66 and read verse 22 so you understand what's going to happen, so you can't look at what we're looking at here in this concrete jungle with the Most High. What are you going to do? Read verse 22.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 22.
Right.
For as the new heavens
See, the new heavens, he created the new heavens, read,
and the new earth,
read,
which I will make.
Here it is. Read it again.
For as the new heavens and the new earth, which I will make.
The Most High is going to make the new heavens, and he's going to make a new earth. He's going to make this, read.
Shall remain before me.
Shall remain before him, read.
Saith the Most High. So shall your seed and your name remain.
That's right. Now go to Mark.
Mark chapter 9, verse 42. And whosoever shall offend one of these little ones that believe in me.
So whoever would offend one of these little ones that believe in Bahasham Mashiach Yahushua to the glory of the Most High, read.
It is better for him.
It is better. It is better, read.
For him that a millstone were hanged about his neck.
Be better for him if a millstone were hanged about his neck, read.
And he were cast into the sea.
Cast into the sea. Serious. Read.
Verse 43. And if thy hand offended
The things you grab, the things you dealing with out there with your hands, offend you, read.
cut it off.
Stop doing it. Read.
It is better for thee to enter into life maimed than having two hands to go into hell.
That's right. It's better for you to go into everlasting life, man, than having two hands, having one hand rather than having two hands, and be cast into hell, read.
Into the fire that never shall be
That's
quenched.
into the fire that shall never be quenched. So that hell still gonna be right here on earth too. When you see these bodies that we gonna hate, that is saying the worms never die and the fire's never quenched. Read.
Verse 44. Where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched.
Where the worm dieth not and the fire was not quenched. Read.
Verse 45. And if thy foot offended thee,
Wherever you walking to, wherever you going, read.
cut it off.
Cut it off. Stop doing it. Read.
It is better for thee to enter whole into life.
Because you ain't going into life if you wicked. That's why he says stop doing the wickedness. Wherever you walk into and you walk into somewhere you know is wicked, stop doing it. It's better when you stop to enter into everlasting life. This life is everlasting life, read.
Than having 2 feet to be cast into hell.
Having 2 feet, you cast into hell. Because your 2 feet kept doing exactly what he said not to do.
Right.
You kept walking into the areas where he said don't walk into.
Right.
That you won't be cast into hell. What about this hell, read?
Into the fire that shall be quenched.
Into the fire that never shall be quenched. I mean, it will never be put out. Read.
Verse 46, where their worm dieth not, and the fire is not quenched.
There it is. Now, go to Revelations 11. And I want you to read verse 12, 13.
Revelation chapter 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from the heaven, saying unto them, Come up hither. And they ascended up to the heaven in a cloud.
And that's what we just read about in 1 Thessalonians 4 and 16. We just read about that. About how we will ascend up in the cloud. Read.
And their enemies beheld them. Verse 13.
You see, our enemies they're going to behold us going up. And the whole story is here. Our enemies going to see us going up. Go to Wisdom of Solomon 5.
Okay.
Prophets are Israel and Judah.
What two prophets?
I think it's before that, 11, 12, when they, they had one on the earth shall rejoice over them like their,
I can't really understand. They don't do something. Echo that's in here. Okay, we understand what you're saying.
it was, Revelation 9.
Wisdom of Solomon.
Yeah, read Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 5 and read, start at 1.
Come.
Because we hear, because it says our enemies shall behold us. The enemies gonna behold us
Come.
as we are sit up in this chariot, which is the cloud we read in Psalms 103, 104 and 3,
Right.
which are the chariots of the Most High, what they call the flying saucers. But read.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him.
And this is what we're doing as we go out and we're on the streets and the highways and byways and bringing forth this truth. And our enemies are watching us as we're doing this. Read.
And made no account of his labor.
Made no account of slavery. They tell us to get over it in a minute. They might not tell y'all if you're not right there in the midst of being